Have you ever wondered if you could completely reinvent yourself? Reinvention, it's a word that evokes images of dramatic change, of shedding old skins and donning new ones. It's a concept that's been around for as long as humans have walked the earth. From the mythical phoenix rising from its ashes to the everyday stories of individuals who've turned their lives around, the idea of reinvention is both powerful and inspiring. But what exactly is reinvention? At its core, it's about transformation. It's about taking what is and molding it into what could be. It's about challenging the status quo, about breaking free from the chains of habit and routine, and about daring to dream and to strive for something more. Now you might be thinking, that sounds great, but is it really possible? Can I really reinvent myself? The answer is a resounding yes. Every single one of us has the capacity for change and growth. We are not static beings, but rather we are fluid and dynamic, always evolving, always growing. The beauty of reinvention is that it's a journey, not a destination. It's not about reaching a specific point or achieving a particular goal. It's about the process, the journey, the transformation that takes place along the way. It's about the small steps and the big leaps, the triumphs and the setbacks, the lessons learned and the wisdom gained. And the most important thing to remember about reinvention, it starts within you. It's not about changing who you are, but rather it's about becoming more fully who you are meant to be. It's about tapping into your inner resources, your strengths, your passions, your dreams, and using them as a springboard for growth and transformation. So whether you're feeling stuck or simply craving a change, remember this: you have the power to reinvent yourself. You have the capacity for growth and change. You have the potential to become more fully who you are meant to be. Remember, reinvention starts within you. The first step in any journey of reinvention is self-reflection. Self-reflection is a powerful tool that allows us to tap into the depths of our minds, helping us understand our strengths, weaknesses, and desires. It's like holding up a mirror to your soul, examining every aspect of yourself without judgment, but with honesty and acceptance. Understanding our strengths is essential in this process. This is not about feeding our ego or patting ourselves on the back, but rather acknowledging what we're good at. It's about recognizing and appreciating the skills and talents we've cultivated over time. With this knowledge, we can leverage these strengths in our journey of reinvention. On the other hand, acknowledging our weaknesses is equally important. It's about facing those parts of us we'd rather not see, the areas we struggle in. By understanding our weaknesses, we can identify where we need to grow and improve. It's being brave enough to say, I'm not so good at this, but I can learn. I can get better. And then there are our desires, our dreams, our aspirations. What is it that truly lights a fire in your heart? What makes you feel alive, passionate, and excited? Is it writing, painting, building a business, or perhaps helping others? Knowing what you truly want is key in directing your path of reinvention. So, how do we effectively self-reflect? It's not complicated, but it requires honesty and open-mindedness. It involves asking yourself deep, probing questions and answering them with brutal honesty. Questions like, what am I really good at? What areas do I need to improve in? What do I truly desire in life? It's about peeling back the layers of your persona, embracing the good with the bad, and understanding the essence of who you are. Remember, self-reflection is not about beating yourself up over your flaws or shortcomings. It's about understanding yourself more completely, accepting who you are, and using that knowledge as a springboard for growth and reinvention. Self-reflection is the foundation upon which you build your new self. Once you've reflected on yourself, it's time to set your goals. This is where the rubber meets the road in your journey of reinvention. Goals are the signposts, the markers on your path that lead you toward your desired destination. They are the tangible expressions of your aspirations, the concrete embodiment of your vision. Why do goals matter? Why can't we just drift along the currents of life, trusting the winds of fate to take us where we need to go? Because without goals, we are like ships adrift at sea with no compass to guide us and no map to show us the way. Goals provide us with both the compass and the map, giving our journey direction and purpose. So how do we set effective goals? Enter the SMART methodology. This acronym stands for specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. When we say goals should be specific, we mean that they should be clear, detailed, and focused. Instead of saying, I want to get fit, say, I want to lose 10 pounds in 2 months by going to the gym 3 times a week. Goals should also be measurable. How will you know when you've achieved your goal? What are the indicators of success? If you can't measure it, you can't manage it. Next, goals should be achievable. There's no point in setting a goal to become an astronaut if you're afraid of heights. Your goals should stretch you, but they should also be within your reach. Relevance is key as well. Your goals should align with your values and long-term objectives. There's no use in pursuing a goal that doesn't resonate with who you are or where you want to go. Finally, goals should be time-bound. Deadlines create a sense of urgency and spur us into action. Remember, a goal without a timeline is just a wish. Goals give your journey of reinvention direction and purpose. They are the stepping stones that lead you to your desired destination. Set them wisely, and they will guide you on your path to reinvention. With your goals in hand, it's time to take action. Having a clear vision of your future self is crucial, but it's only the beginning. The real journey begins when you start moving towards that vision. It's time to roll up your sleeves and dive into the nitty-gritty of transformation. Reinvention isn't a passive process that happens overnight. It's an active pursuit that needs your consistent effort. Think of it as a journey, with each step bringing you closer to your destination. Each action, no matter how small, is a building block in the construction of your new identity. So don't underestimate the power of small steps. A single step may seem insignificant in the grand scheme of things, but 1,000 small steps can take you to places you've never imagined. And remember, action breeds more action. The more you act, the more momentum you build, and the easier it becomes to keep moving forward. It's like pushing a boulder up a hill. At first, it's incredibly difficult to get it moving, but once it starts rolling, it takes less effort to keep it going. Taking action also means facing challenges head-on. There will be obstacles, there will be setbacks, but they are not roadblocks, they are stepping stones. Each challenge is an opportunity to learn, grow, and become stronger. So don't shy away from them. Embrace challenges, for they are the forge that tempers the steel of your resolve. Moreover, don't wait for the perfect time to take action. There's no such thing as a perfect moment. The best time to start is now. Yes, right now. Not tomorrow, not next week, not when you feel ready. Now. Because the reality is you'll never feel fully ready. But that's okay. The magic happens outside your comfort zone. And while you're at it, keep in mind that action without direction is futile. Ensure that every step you take is aligned with your goals. Keep your eyes on the prize and let your actions be guided by your vision. Action is the fuel that drives reinvention. Without it, your dreams remain just that, dreams. So take that first step and let your journey of reinvention begin. Reinvention is not a sprint, but a marathon. With each stride, we move closer to the finish line, but not without a fair share of sweat, fatigue, and perhaps even a few stumbles along the way. Just as a marathon runner doesn't give up at the first sign of exhaustion, neither should we on our journey of personal reinvention. Persistence is the grit that keeps us moving forward, the tenacity that fuels our determination. It's the voice that whispers, "Keep going," when the path gets steep, and the finish line seems a world away. It's the steadfast commitment to our goals, even in the face of setbacks and challenges. But let's not forget, the path to reinvention is seldom a straight one. It's a winding road with unexpected twists and turns, uphill battles and downhill slides. It's a journey that requires adaptability, the ability to adjust our sails when the wind changes direction. Adaptability is the key that unlocks the door to overcoming obstacles. It's the flexibility to change course when the path we're on doesn't lead us to our destination. Adaptability is about being open to new ideas, embracing change, and learning from our mistakes. It's about understanding that failure isn't a dead end, but rather a detour on the road to success. It's about recalibrating our strategies, refining our approach, and redefining our goals when necessary. In the grand scheme of things, persistence and adaptability are two sides of the same coin. Together, they form the backbone of reinvention. They allow us to persevere in the face of adversity and to pivot when circumstances call for it. They empower us to push past our comfort zones, to challenge our preconceived notions, and to continuously evolve in pursuit of our better selves. So, as we embark on this marathon of reinvention, let's remember to lace up our shoes of persistence and pack our bags with adaptability. After all, it's the persistent spirit and the adaptable mind that transform the dream of reinvention into reality. Persistence and adaptability turn the dream of reinvention into reality. Like and subscribe to this channel for more.